Yeah, I've been muted for a minute. Hey, what's up? I'm back. Hey, I'm sorry about that. I was muted. Although you probably didn't want to hear what I was rambling about anyway. I don't even remember. It was like model cars or something. You were probably lip read, and I'm like, yeah, Shovel Knight's cool. I like Shovel Knight. You get the DLC for free. All kinds of stuff. We'll come to your house and give you a back rub. You get all kinds of back rub benefits. If you have the game, it's totally free to get the expansion. So wow, gosh, I screwed it up at the end there. All right, let's listen some more. I gotta get this. Well, that's not good. And then CBA98. So it's another 8. Except it's gotta go up instead of down. Whoops. New do. Do, do. Oh wait. Redo. Redo. Eh. No. There's a lot of stuff in here I gotta tighten up. Sorry, this needs a lot of work in here. Mm, mm. It's gotta be 8. It's 8-0. Ah, nice. Hey, what's up? It's James Jerome in the house. What's happening? Man, it's been a while, dude. How you been?
Crazy, man. I'm good, man. Weather,
You know?
everything's good, man. End of this year, it's been demanding.
Yeah.
Everything's
Yeah, there's been a lot of stuff happening.
sure.
I've been working on this for like the past 2 months pretty much, just kind of on and off, just as much energies I have, I'll pour into this all day long while people are watching and chilling and stuff. And it's crazy stuff.
Yeah.
As soon as I'm done with this, though, we're back to doing our weekly thing. Yeah, I'm excited about it. Yeah, have you heard the other ones now? I can't wait till. So we're gonna get James Jerome here, who's the singer from three singles that we've done already, and they're our best. They're our best tracks, like by far. And we're gonna try to get this dude to sing on some more of them, like redoing the vocals to be more polished and just like ready, album ready. You know, just give him the treatment. Like I wrote them pretty much for a singer like you in mind, like somebody who can really belt it out in the hot, you know.
I was checking it out when I was looking. I was like, look at
Yeah.
this guy.
I mean, we recorded basically with talented people that we had on on site, right? But we need to find the right singer for each track. You know, some tracks Tommy's going to be perfect for. Some tracks you're going to be awesome for. Some tracks we'll bring in somebody else who can belt in a certain rock style. You know,
Yeah.
like each one has got to be like the right voice for the track. And but the thing is, those when we started, we were just doing basically random, like whatever I want to do each week. Like this time we're doing bossa nova. This time we're doing a funk track. This time we're doing something totally unrelated. Whereas in the future we're gonna have more of a focus on the theme. You know, it's gonna be like a soul album that never existed, or this or that. You know.
Great.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be.
Oh, cool.
You're the moon.
So I'm working on
Today that is it's a subdued track to listen to while you're exploring a certain area. I can't talk too much about what's happening on the stream because it's ultra secret spoilery stuff, but you're gonna be searching for something. Yo.
Nice.
So, all right, is our mic is there something messed up happening with the mics right now? No, the entire chat is flipping out because of fuzz on the mic.
What's going on with that one? Channel 8?
Okay, cool.
Who?
All right. So, and then here's the dance, the happier version of that track. Check this out. Check this out.
That's definitely on your toes. On your toes, like right there. like some alien print, man. It's just going up and down. Like, what is that? Get a visual of this music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The melody's right here.
It's okay. Far left?
Yeah.
That's those numbers. Okay.
Read the matrix.
Yeah, right? Maestro, maestro. Sweet. Man.
I've had a lot of fun working on these.
I bet.
It's really hard work. Oh, hello, friend. It's been a lot of hard work, but
Good.
there's so much stuff in here that's like, man, let's listen to something cool. Let's listen to something rad. All right.
How long you been on this today?
Today since what did we started? Like 4?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
it's only been a few hours, and
I'm still on my way up.
this is what I did today entirely, just starting and finished now.
Yeah.
But this isn't finished yet. This one.
Okay.
So this one was the one I was working on today. So
Okay.
It's not finished yet, as you can hear. It's still pretty basic sounding, but getting the framework together, getting the melodies in place.
Yeah.
They sound kind of raw before I do all the swells and stuff like that. And then the articulation and stuff. Let's see what's good to show. Let's show. All right, this is another classic piece. This is the hub when you finish a level. Wait, I was muted the whole time. When you finish a level, you go back to the hub world, which is kind of like a tower that you can walk around in and talk to people and do stuff. And so this is what happens when you go back to the world. You hear this music after like a big Mega Man platform level,
Okay.
Shovel Knight platform level. You go back into the sort of safe zone, and this is what happens then.
Okay. Nice.
Loops back around to the
Nice.
beginning. All right, let me show you something action packed.
Those remind me of some of the tunes like well, I would let a video game just play. It wouldn't even touch it.
Right, you just listen to it.
Just listen to
Put it on a
it.
tape recorder. You're like, oh man, I gotta listen to this
Yeah.
later on. Yeah, my whole
And
bus
write a
ride
song
was
to
listening
it.
to
I
like
was
Ninja
just
Gaiden
doing
music.
stuff like-
You know, it's like way back in the day. I put Mega Man on a cassette tape and just listened to it all day. All right,
Yeah.
so here's a more upbeat. This is an action stage. This is where you're fighting. So,
Okay.
and this is actually a remix of one of the old tracks, but I like totally changed it up. So.
Okay. It's a boss fight.
No, just a regular level.
Okay.
Jumping around and stuff.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There's things going on. Like that. Alright, that's change that. I like that. So melodic.
When it gets to the end here, it loops back up to, see,
Uh-huh.
and then it'll repeat infinitely. You know, like in a video game,
Mm-hmm.
because that's literally what it is.
Yeah.
Let's
That's
see
clean.
if there's anything else I got.
That's clean.
There's so many of these tracks. There. All right, I'll play a boss one. Let's see. Let's
boss
see,
fight.
See. A boss fight. Yeah. Here's.
That's normally when it gets more like
Yeah.
action.
Here's a big
like,
boss
like a,
theme.
like a
Boss.
Yep. It's dreadful. And then like, you know what I mean? It'll be right here where the music will stop because I done died. Like, and then it'll stop. You done died. Like, killed.
All right. So somebody here wants to see Clockwork Tower. So let me play that one real quick, and then I'm gonna get back on this
Cool.
other one.
Go for it, man. I'll holler at Robbie in a minute. That's clean. somebody singing this. Those are lead vocals we got going on. Baseline is sick. Yeah. That's clean. Get out here and mess with Robbie real quick.
So yeah,
Yeah, man.
this is gonna be it's gonna be an
That's what's
exciting soundtrack. I mean, there's 25 tracks. It's more than double as much was in the last one.
Yeah.
So people are like, we want more music, more new music, and then Yacht Club is just like, here are all of the songs.
That's cool.
Do every one of these.
That's so cool.
You can refuse to do any of these, and I'm like, nah, man, we gotta do a bunch of music for this. It's gotta be a huge full soundtrack. So
How do you mean this?
what? Oh,
As you just,
you switch it to the middle. Yeah,
I thought he hit this.
yeah.
Switch it to me. Okay, cool.
But yeah. All right, so I'm gonna continue working on this one, and then I'm gonna get the heck out of here and rest up before tomorrow, because tomorrow I gotta finish a big one of these. The intro scene.
Yeah.
It's like a big fanfare in the beginning.
Yo, Thizzle, man. That's what's up.
Yeah.
It's clean. Nice.
Thanks, dude.
Yes,
Well,
sir.
We will be recording. Two of us will be in the studio pretty soon.
We'll be back.
Yeah.
It's not over.
We'll be getting some stuff done.
But yeah, man, we're going to do the Melchi's toy box too. We're going to be getting that in.
Yeah, how's that going?
It's
Are
coming
you
back. It's
doing?
coming in.
All right.
I was,
so we have prototyping a new show to do on Mint Potion. So
Yeah.
we don't just do Watch Us Works. We do all kinds of different educational things and
All that.
just crazy fun projects that
Yep.
are neat to watch, and we make something together. So
Yep.
and you can work at home while we're working on stuff. You can work on your own project if you have
Mhm.
art you're doing or code you're writing or other
Right.
music you're doing. Just put us on in the background,
Yeah. See?
Just keep the groove going,
Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it alive.
Yeah.
Because we live. That's what we do.
Yeah.
We live.
We live. Grab life by the horns or
Right.
balls or something.
But that love
Grab
handles.
it by something. By the left
Look at
hand.
those love handles.
Yeah.
All
Well.
right, cool, man.
All right. I'm going to keep
Catch
working
it.
on this.
Do your thing, bro.
James Jerome, ladies and gentlemen. Awesome singer. Awesome
soon.
songwriter.
Thank you for your support.
Yeah.
This wouldn't be much without this man.
Man,
Minds think
it wouldn't be much without all of us together.
That's
It's a
what
big
works.
team effort.
Always big.
Yeah.
You're not the one sitting in here. Okay.
Yep, you know it. All right.
Okay, guys.
I'm probably gonna sleep on this one and not polish it tonight because it's in sort of rough form right now. Do 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 do. Donut has already annotated the video capture where I play. See, that's why I play all these tunes all the time, not just to hear them, but so that people can be like, "Oh, go back to the video and play that new one." But also, if you're in the beta test, you can be playing the game right now with all the up-to-date stuff in it. All right, let's see. What do we got that's good? Let's play the Happy Pride More Keep. If nobody's heard that yet, you got to hear that. That one's a fun one. Check it out. Yeah, that one, that one, that one though. Mm, this is what Pridemore Keep sounds like to King Knight. If you are King Knight, this is what he's like. Ah, I'm back in my regal castle. Ha! It's all happy. Okay, so Lost City. All right, let's play that, and then we'll get back to work pretty soon. So yeah, that's Lost City. And then I want to play the Explodatorium because if anyone hasn't heard that one yet, that one is fun. I keep saying this one is like if I was in school and Manami Matsumai was my music theory teacher, my composition teacher, and she was teaching from Mega Man 1 and basically teaching the class that way, this would be like my midterm. I would turn this in and be like, "Here, teacher, this is my submission. Working the way you do combined with the way I do." So, all right, check this out. And then my final exam, which is this. Oh, I've had so much fun on this entire soundtrack. Oh man, there's so much left to do though. There's still like some big tracks. All right, let's work on this one a little bit more. Do skibbity bebop, kerblam. It's 9 now, and I'm doing my cutoff. Like I'm saying, I'm not gonna spend any more than 12 hours at work in a single day, if I can possibly help it. Even if there's a lot of stuff to do. If I gotta pull an all-nighter, I'm going home after it. You know, that kind of thing. So I've been here about 12 hours now. So I'm gonna work on this a little bit more, and then I'm gonna call it for tonight and come back and polish it later. Just like the hub world, remember? That was a couple days in the making. All right. First of all, it's too stabby. Bump, bump, bump. So A 9/8. Whoops. A4. All right. A 987777777. It's 8899877. All right, cool. So now I'm going to copy everything I just did, move it over here and over here. All right, so again, cool. Whoa. Where is selected? Oh, good, good, good. This is where it starts getting janky. Mm mm. Mm mm. 9 up here, and then go down to there, and then back up to 8. Hello. Whoops. Cool. Whoops. Oh, come on. Yeah. Come on, yeah. All right, good. Whew. It didn't do anything. I can also just go like boom all the way down. Ah, ha, 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 ha. That. God, I hate that A. The A3 with the 4x3 vibrato is always gonna crunch up like that. That's violin right there. We can even take it one lower than this. Oh, Oh, come on. Oh, come on. See, now I have again. Ah, God, 8-4. I got mixed up here. This is about the violin, not about anything else. Or the viola, actually. I'm gonna see if I can maybe get a friend to play this. Doing odd triplets here. Delay that too for a couple seconds here. Select. Select. Come on, you can do it. Oh yeah. Nice. And then up to 8. Oh yeah. Yeah. Let's put a 3 in here instead of chopping it off entirely. I want silence. Yeah. Wow wow. Wow wow. And then you get the freaking drum kit kicks in. No, we're not gonna have drums in this song. This is an exploration. This is like a tiptoeing around kind of thing. Yeah. Ooh, that's way too. That's. Man, that's too busy. Too much of a trill. Also, ugh. All right, so I gotta do this. Copy the volume from here because it's still a little too. It's too intense. All right. That's totally fine. I could start the entire song that way, with a single note. That happens a lot in Shovel Knight, actually. Give it one more go around. No, yeah, crunchy. It's good. Crunchiness is nice. The crunch is where it's at right now, not the chewy. You know what sucks? Cookies that are neither crunchy nor chewy, but they're like a middle ground. So they have a little like crisp around the edges, but they're mostly soggy. Like, what are you even doing? Like, have two different kinds of cookies. Really crispy and really soft. And they have like super differing textures, and you can eat both at once. That's the best thing about cookies, is that you can have them hard or soft. Yeah, well, they taste stale if they're not either crispy or chewy. Anyway, mini Chips Ahoy are where it's at. Okay, I think I'm good on this track for right now. I can't do much more to it without fresh ears. I need to come back. What is 6 doing in here? Oh yeah, it's the the mandolin, basically. Let me fade this up. What is it even starting at? What is the previous volume of it? It's 8. This is a little too much in here. bad voice leading too, but it works because I'm switching up the inversion. Right? Only because you shouldn't have voice leading like that. That's terrible. And by voice leading, I mean that the transition between dun 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 dun, you shouldn't move as much. The less you move in your chord movements, the more fluid it sounds. Generally, I mean, in many cases, you really want it to be jarring, but in a case like this, you want to move the voices as few notes as they can to get to the next one. So you do a chain of inversions where you're basically flipping the chord on itself. So that's too much. So let me bring the sevens back. All right, let's see how the song flows now. And then I'm going to call it good after that. Not finished, mind you, but good for now. It's okay to not finish something in one sitting. I mean, this is pretty close to shippable, but I just need to make it a little more dainty, a little bit more refined. And that just comes from, who would have thought, refining it and just chiseling away at the parts in here and just making it everything a little bit more delicate and just a little bit more carefully placed. I started with bum 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 bum. It was like complete freaking ear torture. If you go to the VOD later and you listen to the early version of this, unless you were around the whole time, you're gonna hear quite a transformation from beginning to end. And it started out hella blaring and just gross sounding, and now it's only a little bit blaring and gross sounding. So I'm gonna get it not at all blaring. It's gonna blare only with emotion and bleeding hearts. All right, let's listen to this piece. And then, yeah. All right, cool. So there's two other story cutscenes, and they are the Els themes. So this is the first one. More or less playable cutscenes, in other words, cinematics, story heavy scenes. I'm not going to say what's happening, as always, in the scenes, but there's a lot of emotions running through these scenes. So check out this one first, and then we'll listen to the other one, the climactic scene that we did last session. And then the final one, not the final one, but the second story cutscene in this series, and this is way more dramatic. So check this out. So yeah, those are cinematic heavy cutscenes, and so those are going to be pretty exciting. Um, let's see. So yeah, we're in a pretty good place. We're in a pretty good place. We're nearly done with all this stuff. It's so close. I still got to do the intro. I still got to do the storybook intro and the exit, the ending. Storybook intro. I don't even have it in here, do I? I must have removed it because I put it in the original. All right. Anyway, storybook intro is next. I'm gonna frame that out. So I'm gonna boot up the game. I'm gonna get a basic framework done so I can be watching the game over here and screwing around over here in Family Tracker, and then I'm gonna turn the game off and continue working just in this, and I can check it occasionally, but I don't want to play the game. I can't play the game on the stream. So the more I get ready ahead of time and just have that ready to go, so that I don't have to be constantly checking back and forth between the game and the and Family Tracker. It'll go a lot more smoothly that way. So you won't have to like listen to me like kind of being all quiet for 10 minutes while I try to play the game, and then I'll do that ahead of time and get everything blocked out so that I can immediately start working. And we'll do this big ass huge fanfare for the intro of the game. It's gonna be crazy. So yeah. All right, guys. I am going to take off for tonight. We did good today. Had some friends over, did some good stuff. So as always, much appreciated, and I love having you guys around. So make sure to join us tomorrow for more of this. It's Thursday now, so Friday. As soon as I get into work and get ready to stream, that's what we're gonna do. So much love as always, and we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks again for everything. See ya. All right. My thing didn't work here, so we'll do it on that end. Peace out, guys. See ya.